Alright. So...
Okay, so the Sparky skin in Roblox Piggy just came out, and you can find this skin by going to the Skins tab, clicking Extra up here, and then if you scroll a little bit, you will see that the Sparky skin is fine.
Okay, so I need to make sure... And then before he... Right... I need to make sure this gets so. I need to... let's see. X, I guess? Howdy.
Did you make no phone?
No, it just did it. Okay, so add a keyframe.
Okay, so I just sent you 2 snaps.
How do I change the X position on this? Ah, man, this is gonna suck. Okay. If I just go to cut, can I just like move it around? Is that a thing? Can I just like,
Are you streaming?
yeah, I sent it to you on the mail there. Hold on. The paid version. Wah. Okay. Okay.
This tab, in a little bit, you will see the Sparky skin.
Hold on.
I can't see you anymore. Can you still see me?
Yeah. On FaceTime there.
Menace. Public International.
Hold on. We may have to look at this. Let me see.
Hi, this is a script I created for DaVinci Resolve that automatically
believe I'm
generates
doing this.
subtitles for your project in your own custom style. It uses OpenAI's Whisper on the back end, but everything runs locally on your computer and it's completely free to use. I just generated these subtitles and I'll give you a little sample. So here's my weather app. You can type in a city like Dublin, for example, and when you click Get Weather, it will use the geolocation API. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. The first thing you need to do is go to Titles and drag a text plus object onto the timeline. This is going to be your template for the subtitles, so you can customize it to your liking. You can add an outline and a shadow and delete it from the timeline. Now that it's in the media pool, it can be accessed by the script. I'm going to mark this area here. To do that, I'm going to page and render the audio. Once it's rendered the audio, it will move on to transcribing that audio into text. Don't be afraid if it opens this terminal for a few seconds. That's just OpenAI Whisper doing its thing. If you want to see more granular updates, you can open the terminal. As you can see here, it says
Just a minute here, I'm doing some
Okay, so the Sparky skin in Roblox Piggy just came out, and you can find the skin by going to the Skins tab, clicking Extra up here, and then if you scroll a little little bit, you will...
Okay, right here is where I need this to somehow go back, and I cannot think.
See that the Sparky skin is finally in the game for 1,000 piggy tokens.
Okay,
But
so we need to go to this. I need to get this to where it's more even, and I'm trying to figure out how, because it's... I don't want to lock. Auto track, disable, video track. There's this weird way to do this, and I cannot think of how to do it. Gotta be something. Am I stupid? Come on. Okay. Not what I need. There we go. Clicked inspector. We need this to be, we need this, I think. This should be the one that we need to go, yeah. We need that to go like right here. We need that to be with we need it to be attached here to this. So, do this. Make it that. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then this. And then for this, I'm gonna do, yeah, because now it's off. And okay. Now I need to reset right here. I need to do this and this, hopefully. I hope this works. I do not know. It's how it used to work on CapCut. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Dude, I've been literally... What is going on? How? Why? Is it this? Is it this? Do I have to click this button? I guess I have to click that button. Okay. Never mind. It's right there. Yeah, so transform. Okay, position X. Okay. So this, we need this to be set to the 0 value, so that's in the middle. Then when we get to this, I need to bring my head over here. Okay. We need to, we can come over here and do this. And then if we do this, and we go this way, it should. Okay, so that's how you get it to where you move a video very smoothly. You don't have to cut it.
Up here, if you scroll a little bit, you will see that the
see, so it kind of goes. It's a little fast, but
by going to the skins tab,
it's so this in the middle
up here, and then if you scroll a little bit, you will see that the Sparky skin
right there. Okay, so it's a little off. We want it to be a little bit more. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to position X because oops, right here because that's where exactly that's at is on the X-axis, and we're gonna create a keyframe, which basically means like every point here, right? So keyframes allow you to change like audio. So like if I wanted to create this at a higher decibel level, I could put keyframes here and be like, okay, go down to this audio during these keyframes. They're basically like chapters in a sense.
I mean, okay, so the Sparky skin in Roblox P just came out, and you can find this skin by going to the Skins tab, clicking Extra up here, and then if you scroll a little bit, you will see that the Sparky skin is finally in the game for 1,000 Piggy tokens.
It's very, very confusing. I mean, because I know everything, right? Since I know like how everything works, I was able to pretty quickly point out that, hey, the zoom is the reason why I've got the keyframe on zoom and not X. But like, if you don't know what you're doing, all of this looks just like, it's terrible. I hate it.
That the Sparky skin is finally in the game for 1,000 Piggy tokens.
So I don't think we'll be editing any videos for you anytime soon.
Well, I mean, it took me, what, 4 years to get, I think, to a point where I was good at it, right? I mean, I'm also, this is a lot different of a software
And
than
this actually
CapCut.
means that this skin is the
Okay.
And this means that this skin is the most, not efficient, what is the word, most expensive, there we go,
Okay.
oh my gosh. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens.
Okay.
So let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin.
A giant pine cone.
Okay.
Has it
You're
been
good to,
installed at all?
Okay, now we backspace and oh whoops, I accidentally cut there. That's why you don't use the cut tool when you're doing editing.
Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. So let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's
Okay, I will keep that because if not, it's going to be a weird.
try out this really cool skin.
Is that Junie
This
whining?
really cool skin.
Yeah, it is. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna move that on there, and then this.
It got shocked. My gold one. It got shocked.
Your what?
My gold frying bud got shocked.
There you go. Got shocked?
I have two gold ones.
Skin is finally in the game for 1,000 Piggy tokens. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. So let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin.
I have one that's windstruck, shocked, amber, and cloud touched.
Okay. So we're gonna. Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, so we need to unlink these. Sometimes you want to do this just to have a very smooth video. And so what we're going to do is we're going to unlink these, but we're going to keep the audio, and we're just going to extend this so that it extends all the way, but because of the cuts I did,
Finally in the game
you
for
don't
1,000
notice it.
Piggy tokens. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. So let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin.
Now we can try and get it perfect frame to frame. Here.
That this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens.
So what we're going to try and do is get it, what we're looking for is a frame pretty much exactly like that. To where Sparky here is
My sand
Okay, and we'll move the playhead here.
Requires piggy tokens. Let's go ahead.
Okay, so it is a little, it's a little off. So we'll drag this a couple frames.
Piggy tokens. Let's
Yeah, okay, so we need it to be a little bit more like that. And maybe like this.
go ahead. Let's not waste any more time. And piggy that requires piggy tokens. Let's go ahead. Let's not waste any more time and let's try out this really cool skin.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we just won't equip it like that, and we'll just do this. Okay.
Or piggies that requires.
Now that we got that done, we're going to bring in a second file, being the file we use to do this. Okay.
So here's Sparky's idle animation, and as you can see with his tentacles, it looks like he stabs the ground, and he also jolts around with all the electricity being pumped through his body.
I actually kind of really liked how I started talking about the animations.
And he also jolts around with all the electricity.
It makes it different than every other showcase.
Sparky's idle animation, and as you can see with his tentacles, it looks like he stabs the ground, and he also jolts around with all the electricity being pumped through his body.
Okay.
Let's see. Here's Sparky's walk animation. He walks using his wait, hold on.
Okay.
Oh. And here's Sparky's walk animation. As you can see, he walks using his electric tentacles. Using his electric tentacles.
Yep, okay. So, backspace, just trying to get out all the fluff. And then we'll do this. We'll bring this clip. Hold on, let me bring it over. Bring it over, bring it over, bring it over. So we'll keep the idle animation together. Now, here in a second, what we're going to do is we're going to transition. So we go up to effects. Actually, we won't do that right now, but we will do that here in a second. And we'll just add some blurs and some whooshes. Okay. Now,
Tentacles actually to like float. Let's go. Okay, now the stun animation. Come here, quick. So get on the carpet. Okay, hold on. Don't shoot me just yet. Okay. And here's Sparky's stun animation.
okay, now we're
As
gonna.
you can see, he curls up in a ball.
I'm gonna cut it like. Okay. We'll do. Okay, let me stop real quick. Okay. Now we're gonna unlink this because this is a lot of filler, and we're gonna. We need this, but we need to cut this. So what we can do is we can go here. We can get rid of this and that, and we can. We'll move this to get up here with the other videos. Okay. And we'll move this audio so that it is with. There we go. We'll put that to make that a little less iffy, hopefully.
As you can see, he curls up in a ball. He's using his tentacles actually to like float.
Not to float.
As you can see, he curls up in a ball. Oh, geez.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna real quick re-record.
Go ahead.
So, okay. Oh shoot, I don't know if I can start. I probably can. Okay. All right. Okay. I think it should work with broadcast. Okay. And you can see that he curls up to his tentacles. Yeah. Okay.
As you can see, he curls up into a ball and uses his electrical tentacles to to push him off the ground. Okay. All right. As you can see, he curls up into a ball and uses his electrical tentacles to push himself off the ground. There we go. Okay. Now we'll bring in that audio, which should be this, and we will, let's just put it into the media pool. It doesn't allow me. There we go. Put it into the media pool. Okay. Okay. And we'll drag it like this. And then we're going to link these up. Actually, no, we won't. Let me delete this. And then go to the eraser tool to trim this down. This is why I do not like video editing. It is not a very fun part of this. As you can see, he curls up into a ball.
It'll be a lot better once I get used to it.
Push himself off the ground.
Oh, it keeps.
As you can see, he curls up in a ball.
Oh, okay. Where's the playhead? There it is. Okay, bring you back.
Up through his body. And here's Sparky's walk animation. As you can see, he walks using his electric tentacles. And as you can see, with his tentacles, it looks like he stabs the ground, and he also jolts around with all the electricity being pumped through his body. And here's Sparky's walk animation. As you can see, he walks using his electric tentacles. And here's Sparky's stun animation. As you can see, he curls up into a ball and uses his electrical tentacles to push himself off the ground. Tentacles to push himself off the ground.
Okay, now we'll cut the video here. So we got stun animation, and then we need jump scare.
As you can see, he curls up.
Okay, so now we're going to link these up. Actually, they aren't linked in the first place. So we're going to Control Z. That, okay. Now for a minute, I looked for some.
Finally, here's going to be Sparky's jump scare. Actually, wait, hold on. I got to get the soundtrack. Or I could do that in a separate video, maybe. And finally, here's Sparky's jump scare animation. Okay, I think that works. Yep.
Okay, we'll bring this back.
And And finally, here's Sparky. And finally,
Okay. All right. He uses his tentacles to stab the player and deliver an electric shock.
he uses his tentacles to stab the player and deliver an electric shock. With that being said, what do you guys think about this skin? Or no? With that being said, do you guys like this new... No. My voice went deep. With that being said, do you guys like the new Sparky skin? That works. Okay. Okay. Okay, now this is going to be a little off. Let me right. Push himself off the ground. And finally, here's Sparky. And finally, here's Sparky's jump scare animation.
Is that a little delayed?
He's jump scare animation.
I don't think so. We may have to slow this down, but we'll...
Okay, so the Sparky skin in Roblox Piggy just came out, and you can find this skin by going to the Skins tab, clicking Extra up here, and then if you scroll a little bit, you will see that the Sparky skin is finally in the game for 1,000 Piggy tokens. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. So let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin. So here's Sparky's idle animation, and as you can see with his tentacles, it looks like he stabs the ground, and he also jolts around with all the electricity. Okay, so the Sparky skin in Roblox Piggy just came out, and you can find this skin by going to the tab and Roblox again. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. Let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin. So here's Sparky. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. Let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin. So here's Sparky's idle animation, and as you can see with his tentacles, it looks like he stabs the ground, and he also jolts around with all the electricity being pumped through his body. And here's Sparky's walk animation. As you can see, he walks using his electric tentacles. And here's Sparky's stun animation. As you can see, he curls up into a ball and uses his electrical tentacles to push himself off the ground. And finally, here's Sparky's jump scare animation. And this means that this is the most expensive skin in Piggy that requires Piggy tokens. Let's go ahead, let's not waste any more time, and let's try out this really cool skin. So here's Sparky's idle animation, and as you can see with his tentacles, and here's Sparky's walk animation. As you can see, he walks using his electric tentacles. And here's Sparky's stun animation. As you can see, he rolls up into a ball and uses his electrical tentacles to push himself off the ground. And finally, here's Sparky's jump scare animation. To stab the player and an electric shock. He uses his tentacles to stab the player and deliver an electric shock. There. Pod.
So now I'm just trying to find extra background footage for just a minute. Don't need nothing too crazy.
So where are you at? Go up.
So like right here would be perfect background footage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the razor tool, cut. What we can do is, because everything's unlinked on the audio here, we'll delete, and then we don't need much, but I just need to see. Okay, then I'm going to cut this like right here. We'll take this, and we will take this, and we will just, oh, whoops. We can put it into this, delete it here, I think, should be able to. And then because we have that, yep. Oh wait, hold on. Did I screw things up? No, I didn't. There we go. And now I have it here. So what I'll do is I'll add back the audio I had, or that I was going to add. And we listen.
As you see, he
Nope. There we go. Okay, so it's this. Because it's not linked, we can do this. We can follow. And we know that like right around here is where it begins. Right around here's where it ends. We do this, backspace, backspace.
Tap the player and deliver an electric shock. With that being said, do you guys like the new Sparky skin?
Okay, we'll move it a little back because we don't want it immediately switching.
Electric shock. With that being said, do you guys like the new Sparky skin?
Okay, now we can, what we can do, we'll add a few extra here.
Do you guys like the new Sparky skin?
Now usually with this, what I had to do with my older stuff is I had to add the thumbnail after for like a split second. So that's maybe what we have to do. Are you okay, honey? So the issue is I don't know what I want to use for the skin.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Actually, I think let's go online. Let me see. Sparky Skin Piggy. There we go. If we can figure out. Oh my. We'll have to separate the head and the nose union models. Oh my. Okay, well, we're not doing that one. That stinks, but that's how it's gonna have to be. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna have to be this. We'll name it Sparky. Downloads. Go to thumbnails. Blender templates. Templates. Thumbnails. Go render Roblox avatars, I guess. Okay. Now, real quick. Let's just edit this, I guess. We got auto subtitles. Let's see. Does this ask anything? Next. Next. Okay. It's installing.
Generated these subtitles, and I'll give you a little sample. So here's my weather app. You can type in a city like Dublin, for example, and when you click Get Weather, it will use the geolocation API. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. The first thing you need to do is go to Titles and drag a text plus object on.
Just into it. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, is that in edit as well? Effects. There it is. Titles. Which one did he drag in? Okay, next. To use, open DaVinci Resolve, navigate to Workspace, Scripts in the top menu, select Auto V2. Okay. Finish. We will figure this out.
Into the timeline. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. The first thing you need to do is go to Titles and drag a text.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Control Z. There we go. Hi.
Plus object onto the timeline. This is going to be your template for the subtitles, so you can customize it to your liking. You can add an outline and a shadow.
Hmm? No.
Why is that not okay?
It just isn't.
Wait, if I get a billion more, I'll have a trillion.
This game for
That's
me.
cool. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Like things.
and move it down to the bottom of the screen. Okay, so now that you've customized your text, you can customize it to your liking. You can add an outline and a shadow and move it down to the bottom of the screen. Okay, so now that you've customized going to be your template for the subtitles, so you can customize it to your liking. You can add an outline and a shadow and move it down area here. To do that, I'm going to titles in the navigator here, and you can jump and add AI whisper. Don't be afraid, it will switch to the I'm going to mark. It can just be a bit slow sometimes. Before open the script, you just need to. It can be accessed by the script and used to create the subtitles. To open the script, you just need to go. It can be accessed by the script. And used to create the subtitles. Before clicking generate subtitles, you need to mark the transcription is finished. It will switch back to the editing. To install the script, you're going to want to go to app. You can type and it creates the days that it's raining for. You can
Am I allowed to play Piggy?
Huh?
Am I allowed to play Piggy?
If you're wanting to, yeah.
I thought we wanted to do it on stream.
We don't have to. We don't have to. If you're wanting to play, you want to play.
Oh wait.
Hi, this is a script I created for DaVinci Resolve that automatically generates subtitles for your project in your own custom style. It uses OpenAI's Whisper on the back end, but everything runs locally on your computer and it's completely free to use. I just generated these subtitles and I'll give you a little sample. So here's my weather app. You can type in a city like Dublin, for example, and when you click Get Weather, it will use the geolocation API. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. The first thing you need to do is go to Titles and drag a text plus object onto the timeline. This is going to be your template for the subtitles, so you can customize it to your liking. You can add an outline and a shadow and move it down to the bottom of the screen. Okay, so now that you've customized your template,
Okay. You want to help me real quick?
Yeah.
Do you have the stream still open?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the text that looks like this template here, which you'll see here in a second. So I'm gonna go down through the list and try and find it because I really do like that text. They don't have bangers or else I'd use that. Hold on, let me get pulled back up. We will. let me do this, then let me go like this. This. Let's do this like this. So we're looking for the text like this right here, that template. Now I'm gonna go slow, but just tell me if you see it.
Text are we looking for?
Maybe that?
The
I-
word template?
The font.
Okay, but it's supposed to look like that one?
Yeah. I think that doesn't look. Let me look at the M. No, the M is not matching up. It's too. It's supposed to. It's not like. It's gonna be round. Definitely not that. Not that. Okay. Keep moving. So Calibri is where we're at. Give me just a second. We're at Calibri. Don't know where that's at. Right there. Okay. Nope. 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 So the M is rounded off. I'm going to use the M as a... so anytime that it's not rounded off, we can just skip it. No, that's not rounded. Maybe that? I think I may have found it. Because it's... This is what it looks like with the template here. You'll see it on the stream here in a second. So it looks like this, and that M is not like, it's not symmetrical, right? And then if you look at the template, look at that M, it's not symmetrical. I think it's that Comic Sans, which makes sense. Let me do some adjusting with it, so you should be fine. Oh yeah, that looks more like it to have it bold. Yeah, there we go. And so these will be the fonts that I use. Okay, the color. I need to add, he added. Okay, so I think we found it. If not, that works well though.
You're going to drag that into the media pool. Text plus object onto the timeline. This is going to be your template line and a shadow.
So text plus, and he has like shading and all that. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Red outline. Want it to be called border. Composite appearance. And I can do this, that. Okay, I like that, yeah. Thickness. Make it a little thicker there. What if we did like, would yellow look good, maybe?
I think yellow always looks good.
It doesn't seem like it's looking good here, and I cannot tell why. Tell me what you think when you get here. Maybe it's not thick enough. Hold on. Let me move it down a little bit. That's pretty much where it's going to be staying, I think, during the video, because this is all, like, maybe I could put it here. The problem is there's a title and all that stuff here, so it may get in the way. I think red would look good. I think the red didn't really look bad, to be honest. And this is what captions would be. Let's try black for the sake of it. Black looks basic. I think red honestly looks the best. Let's look at like maybe
I
blue.
think red looks really, really nice.
Yeah, so we'll use red.
Because I just got the original using red.
Okay. Right about there on the thickness. Okay, so are we able to add animations to these? Transform. Characters, pivot, shear, size, layout. Rotation, settings. What is render scripts? Okay. Properties, softness, position. Okay, don't really care that much. Words maybe? I don't know. Spacing, offset, rotation, pivot, size, layout, rotation, background, and just text. Direction, line direction, tab spacing, advanced controls. Reading direction. Okay, more troubleshooting. Where do you find text animations in DaVinci Resolve?
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create. Going to select the text one node and head over to the inspector panel. If you don't see these settings, make sure inspector is enabled. Now be in the text box and select follower. Then you will see that the modifiers tab has been created with the time indicator to frame 15. Then create a to the previous settings. Now we need to go back to the character, and now this is the kind of animation that we get. But at the moment, the keyframes that we created are linear, and so we don't have any text at the start.
Oh my. He made that? I don't want to... That's the thing. I don't want to make it myself. He made it. I'm not feeling like making it, though. Yeah, transform. Title. Layout. Transform. Words, lines, rotation, shading. Image, full frames. Settings.
A little bit, you...
Hold on, there's gotta be a way to... I don't wanna animate text. Select the text and open Inspector. Click the diamond and enable animation for that setting. Move the playhead in the beginning and adjust the initial settings, and then move the playhead and mod it. So you have to create them yourself? Are you fucking kidding? You kidding? You kidding? This ain't helping.
And move it down to the bottom of the screen. Okay, so now that you've customized the backend, but everything runs locally on your computer and it's completely free to use. I just generated these subtitles and I'll give you a little sample. So here's my weather app. You can type in a city like Dublin, for example, and when you click Get Weather, it will use the geolocation API. Now I'm going to show you how to use it. The first thing you need to do is go to Titles and...
Alright, so how to animate text, I guess. Oh my, this may be a while. Well, at least we're figuring out. So we go to Inspector, right?
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a smooth text reveal animation in DaVinci Resolve. Let's get to it. Here we are in DaVinci Resolve, and the first thing I'm going to do is open the Fusion workspace, then click on the text plus icon. That will automatically create and connect the two nodes, and to move the view you can click and hold the middle mouse button. Now I'm going to select the text 1 node and head over to the inspector panel. If you don't see these settings, make sure inspector is enabled. Now before typing something, I'm going to set the font to be Montserrat Black and then go ahead and type something. I'm going to do reveal in all caps, and then I'm going to increase the size of the text so it's nice and big. And after you've typed the word, right click in the text box and select follower. Then you will see that the modifiers tab has been created, so click on it, then go into the shading settings, and here you will see a bunch of different settings. Now the frame rate of my timeline is set to 30 frames per second, and I want to move half a second forward, so that would be 15 frames for me. You can do that directly from here. Move the time indicator to frame 15, then create a keyframe for opacity by clicking this diamond icon, and also inside of the position we need to create a keyframe for offset X and Y. Click on this diamond icon, and as you do you'll be transferred to path 1 settings. Don't get confused, simply double click on the follower 1 to go back to the previous settings. Now we need to go back to the start of the timeline to frame 0, and here we need to set the starting values for the opacity and position. So let's do the position first. In my case I want the text to animate from the bottom and go up, so I'm going to decrease the Y offset so the text moves down, so this should be negative 0.3.
What?
That should be fine, and also make sure you set opacity all the way to 0 so we don't have any
Hold on.
She was suffering too much and just simply couldn't take it anymore.
Hold on, let me see. So, with effects, ribbon text. I don't want to download for more, dude. For the love of everything holy. No. There we go. There we go, templates. Stinger transitions, rotate. This. We'll just do it like, I guess. I haven't even gotten to edit it yet. I hate this. Oh my gosh. It's not in the... Oh my gosh. I kind of have some serious regrets.
What?
I said I kind of have some serious regrets.
What are your regrets?
Okay, I'm starting the process. Let's see if this works well. Or if it just screws everything up. Okay. I'm actually really happy. Look at this. I don't have to pay money. Hold on. Subtitles. I have an animation if the animation doesn't work well. I don't know. So they aren't in. Okay, so what do I do now? Okay. Do I just hit export? Okay. So now that I got them exported there. Okay, well it didn't work as far as the default template, which kind of sucks, but hold on. They all did work. Can I like move all these together, please? So if I drag the default template onto the track, hold on, what? No, I don't want to mess with this. Is it gonna give me? Yeah, it just didn't follow the subtitle template. Okay, hold on. Control Z, Z. Let me just do this. Hold on. Let me see if I can't just do my own thing. Comic Sans. Bold. Okay, size. I don't know what I did. Control Z, 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 Z. What did I do? I clicked the button. There we go. Okay, hold on. We got this, boys. We got this. Well, this has taken a lot longer than I was really hoping it would. But, I mean, we're getting there. It just takes time. Taking a lot of time. Layout, transform. Shading. Image and settings. Look at settings. See it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, this is starting to get to the annoying me, to be honest. Okay. There's gotta be something, right? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Stupid. I don't know, dude. Never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never. Do your friends do this? Do your friends do that? Do this? Mister, now what's your name? 2 or 3. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never, ever had a friend like me. You never had a friend like me. I'm listening to that now while I'm doing this. It's taking me forever. Mister. I'm gonna be honest, I think I like the new one. Wait, hold on, let me see. This is HP. I think I'm just gonna listen to the new one with Will Smith. Cannot believe I'd say that, but let's do this. Out of the
Oh, I gotta listen to it again. Yeah, the fees, and tails. You are luck. You'll see if I never fail. In your runner now. Mister, what's your name? Better be. A restaurant, I'm your committee. Never had a friend like me. I love column B. Oh my gosh, dude. Ready? Hi. I think I finally got everything set up. Somewhat. Okay, so there's no animation right now, but hold on. So. I finally got auto captions to somewhat work. I think I need to bring them down a little bit, but I can't figure out how to get them to do their thing. Hold on, wait. Actually, I may be able to. Hold on, wait. Wait, forget that. Forget that. Your boy may be cooking. I'm glad it got updated because when he started doing it, the way he started doing it, it actually was a little annoying, but I think the guy who did this has updated it to where it is, to where it's a lot better. Let's try that. Okay. You ain't never had a mic. Can you hear that? You ain't never had a friend like me. Okay. Man. Cannot believe I'm listening to that. Boom, wow, 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 boom, 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 boom. Let me guess, I can't have transitions because okay. So, hi. You okay? Thank you, promise. Looking at it, like, because up here, looking at, like, the editing, I'm pretty sure because they have somehow hooked this up, because this was, like, an extension that someone had made, and you used to be able to add transitions, but, like, looking at it now, it looks like what they've done is they've somehow figured out how to, like, hook it up to their thing, and because I'm assuming you probably have to pay, so I don't think I can do transition, which kind of sucks, because it's not letting me do anything, but I think we're just going to have to roll with it. Which sucks, but I think just those captions will be better than no captions, you know? Hi. It's been 2019 since the Aladdin, like, live reaction came out. Jeez. Phew. Phew, 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 phew.
For Prince Ali. Whoa. Yeah, Bob. Prince Ali, Ali, Baba. Okay, so that's done. Prince Ali, Ali, Baba. Okay. Piggy. Game thumbnail. Actually, I should be able to download the one from Roblox. Oh. I just realized that I was listening that way. Hold on, do I have my desktop? Oh, I have my desktop audio off. Whoops. Whoops. Huh? Are you still watching the stream? Huh? I'm gonna just stop it here.